Well, people across the country are buckling up for a turbulent weekend of holiday travel. Winter storms are bringing chaos on the roads and in the air. WestJet has announced it is cancelling all flights in and out of some major Canadian airports.
I would trying to, go from Prince George to Seattle, and you do realize it's like 2 hours or several hours flight, and I'm doing already like 4 days.
I'm just gonna head to some friends I have here luckily and wait until get another flight back home. So that's the best thing I can do.
WestJet flights to and from Vancouver's International Airport are already on hold until at least this afternoon. All WestJet flights to and from Toronto are cancelled as of next hour, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. The airline says service will also be disrupted in Ottawa, Montreal, and other cities across the country. That's on top of hundreds of flights cancelled earlier this week because of the weather. WestJet's COO says it's a necessary move to keep people safe. Well, that was the scene last night at Vancouver International Airport. And we want to take you to Toronto's Pearson International Airport now, where Ethel Musa is standing by for us. So, Ethel, what is the scene like there this morning?
Well, Juanita, it is safe to say there are thousands of travelers here this morning trying to get to their holiday destinations in time, many for Christmas. We know that, the ongoing sort of storm situation in Western Canada has had a cascading effect on flights across the country, particularly here at Pearson International Airport, where people catch their connecting flights. Now, at the end of this terminal, there are a set of phones. They are there to connect travelers with their airlines. And we spoke to a few people there that are desperately trying to get home. Here's some of what they had to say.
Yeah, I'm very sad because my brother lives in Vancouver, so maybe we can reach there before Christmas.
My flight got canceled to Vancouver, so I'm here to wait out the storm in Vancouver, and now there's a storm here, so we'll see what happens.
My flight to Europe was canceled. I slept here on the ground, and I hope no one goes through this.
Yeah, so a lot of understandably frustrated travelers here at the airport. Joining me now is Tori Gass. She is a representative with Pearson International Airport. And Tori, I have a few questions with regards to some of what you're seeing today. Tell me a little bit about how the weather has really sort of affected operations at Toronto Pearson.
Well, we've been seeing the weather impacts from earlier this week from Vancouver and Western Canada. And then starting yesterday, we started to see some impact from the storm that's heading our way. It hit the States yesterday and it's still ongoing there. So we've seen some impact from that. Cancellations with Chicago, Minneapolis, Denver. And then the airlines are still recovering from what happened in the West. And now it's coming our way, so we are expecting some impact here later today at Pearson. So it's a busy time. The weather is really causing a lot of problems throughout the country.
So what is your advice to travelers? It's 2 days to Christmas. What do you have to say to people trying to make it home?
Well, we're doing our best to make sure that everyone can get off the ground here. And this morning we were really happy that so far the weather hasn't materialized here and we've had a good morning operation. But if you are flying today, be prepared for possible impacts, and that means check the status of your flight before coming to the airport. We don't want people to come here, find out their flight's been canceled, maybe it's delayed significantly. So the best thing to do, just check your flight before you're leaving and stay in contact with your airline if possible, because the airline is the one that's going to be able to help you rebook and try and get you on your way.
Thank you so much, Tori.
Okay, thank you.
That is Tori Gass. She's a spokesperson with Pearson International. So some sage advice for travelers that are trying to make their way. Juanita?
All right, good to know, Ethel. Thank you so much for this morning. Ethel Musa at Toronto's Pearson Airport.